Hello, thank you for your time. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Justin. I'm a Korean expat who has lived here in the Philippines for the past 16 years.
So how old are you?
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
So what brought you here in the first place anyway? Why the Philippines?
Well, we first moved here, or my family and I first moved here with the objective of learning English. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
were you living in Korea before?
Yeah, so I was born and raised in Korea and I moved here when I was 5.
Right.
Yeah.
So how has it been being raised here in the Philippines as a Korean?
Well, I would say I've had like a very blessed life, if that makes sense. I didn't have any hardships despite being a foreigner. And I think that also goes to show just how the Filipino people are. You know, the norm is that Filipino people are hospitable. They're very culturally just kind. It's been an amazing experience so far.
Yeah, so I'm guessing since you've been here for 16 years,
Right.
would you consider yourself to be more Filipino or more Korean?
Well, I would definitely say more Filipino.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, why is that?
Well, I mean, I grew up here. Most of what I know is just the Philippines. I have been living in Korea the past 2 years because of university.
Yeah.
However, I still feel that Philippines is my home.
Right. So with that being said, why did you decide to leave the Philippines later on?
Well, it was mainly for higher education,
Yeah.
for university.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm curious now, since you mentioned also that you're more of a Filipino than a Korean, do you ever felt like you don't belong in the Korean culture? Like you've not been accepted?
Well, yeah, definitely. We have this term in Korea called kyopo.
Hyopo.
Yeah, kyopo, and it's a word that refers to Koreans, overseas Koreans, basically Koreans who have lived abroad.
Yeah.
And there are a lot of people just like me. And like you said, we don't know if we fit in with the Korean people. We don't know where we belong. But yeah.
So how did you bridge that gap of you being a Filipino because you've been born and raised here to
Right.
being Korean? So when you moved back to Korea,
Uh-huh.
what was the process like of returning as a Korean?
Well, it was very pressuring at first, of course. I didn't know what to expect. I did speak Korean back then, and I still, of course, I do speak Korean now.
Right.
But I wasn't very confident in the Korean language back then, and so yeah, it was very hard. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
However, going into uni, I was very thankful for the community I got to be surrounded by. I had most of my close friends back in uni are people just like me, kyopos. So I think that really helped me to really assimilate into Korean society as
Has
a whole.
it been difficult for you?
There were hard times, definitely.
Yeah.
But we all go through it, and
Yeah.
it's all good now. I
Yeah.
think, just like anything with time.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, did you grow up in a Korean household where everything was Korean for you?
Yeah. So both my parents are Korean.
Yeah.
I have a twin sister. She's Korean as well. It's funny because despite being in a Korean household, of course, I grew up speaking the Korean language with my mom. But with my sister, on the other hand, we always converse in English
yeah.
because that's just the way we were brought up.
Currently live here or you live in Korea now?
I'm currently living in Korea. I'm currently here just for vacation to visit family and friends before my enlistment, which is coming up in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Enlistment, like military
Yeah,
enlistment.
yeah. So in Korea, we have a mandatory military enlistment, which is a year and a half
Yeah.
for all Koreans.
Where do you plan what branch do you plan to go to?
Well, I'm going into the Marines.
Marines.
Yeah.
We got a tough guy here, guys. But with that being said, are you excited for it?
I can't say that I'm exactly excited, but I'm ready.
Yeah.
I would say I'm ready.
Dang, that's
Yeah.
great. Is there any last things you want to tell the viewers out there?
Wait, let me think about it. Oh, well, I'm just thankful for the opportunity to...
Dude, really said thankful for the opportunity. Bro, just say
Bro, I don't know what the
Bro,
hell
I'm just gonna put this in the clip, bro.
No,
this
no,
is
no,
all
no, 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 no,
bloopers.
I get that.
Okay, last question, Justin.
Yeah.
Can you say something in Korean, English, and Filipino?
Say goodbye, bro.
I don't know what I'm... Okay, repeat that.
Okay. So Justin, final question.
Yeah.
Can you tell us something or anything out there in Korean,
Korean,
English, and Filipino?
Korean, English, and Filipino.
Yeah.
사랑해, I love you, and mahal kita. No, don't put that. You
Okay,
cannot put that in
I'm
there, bro.
putting it
no,
in
no,
there.
you cannot put that in there, bro. You actually
Thank you
cannot
so
put
much
that in there.
thank you so much for your time. It's been a pleasure. Yeah. So that's it for today's video, guys. I know that this video is very short, unlike most of my interviews, but we actually have a full interview, a long, full interview about Justin's life story, how he was raised here in the Philippines for 16 years until he had to head back to South Korea for his studies and his military service. So if you want to see that video and know more about Justin's story, there should be an icon right around here in this video. So make sure to check it out. The story is insane. Coming into the Philippines at like the age of 5 to become a Filipino eventually more than a South Korean. And also, guys, I know that there's a big following of Justin fans out there, and I know there's a lot of you that's been asking him to make his own channel and start vlogging. But about 2, 3 days ago, I was on the phone with him, and here's a little update on his life. He just finished his basic military training in the Marines in South Korea, and now he's about to get deployed somewhere. I'm not too sure if I can disclose that information, but make sure to keep him in your prayers. Make sure he's being kept safe by the Almighty, that the hand of the Almighty is just stretched out for him, because, it's a scary world we live in these days. He's doing fine. He misses the Philippines. He misses his friends, obviously. And he misses you guys. After his whole service, he's going to come back to the Philippines. So we might do a part 2. So check out that interview with the link down below or the icon above over here. And with that being said, guys, our final announcement. Before we end, I am offering my free services to you out there. So if you want to book a call, click the Calendly link down below in the description. So if you're a kababayan, you're a foreigner, an expat that wants to move here to the Philippines, book a call. I can answer your questions. Or if you're just someone that needs to have a conversation with, vent out anything, or know my personal insights, in the description down below. So it's all free. I'm not going to sell you anything, whatnot. So book a call. I want to hear your stories, guys. So with that being said, this is the end of this video. Taka Reviews, fam. And until next time.